All right, Gabriele, welcome.
Yes, wait, let me just fix it because I have a delay with the sound and it is a bit weird.
Okay. I think you have to close the sound coming from the room.
You know, because I have the Skype through the iPad and then I have the headphones with the computer.
All right, so you can fix it?
Okay.
Is that fixed?
Yes. There's still a little bit of delay, but yeah, it is fixed now.
Okay, so you got to make sure that you're listening to the one from Skype more. Okay, that's the one you're looking for. The Skype sound. Okay, listen.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to the one with Skype. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to welcome you, Gabriele.
Yes, perfect. Yes.
Is that better?
It's a bit tripping me out.
Is it better?
Yes, now it's perfect. Yes.
Okay, very good.
Sound from the computer, yes.
Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, very good. So, Gabriele, welcome. We appreciate giving us your time to do this segment. You know, this is an interview. How long have you been? Well, first of all, how old are you?
I'm 25.
You're 25 years old. You live where?
I live in Rome, but I'm traveling a lot now, so I'm staying in Rome let's say a couple months a year now.
A couple of months a year.
Road, yeah.
and if I remember, I forget if it was your father or I think it was your mom. Your mom is Russian, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom is Russian and my father is Italian. Yeah.
Okay, very well. So you've lived there. You live in you go everywhere. Meaning, I know your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is all about, traveling, and
new people. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you come and go. That's why I noticed in the room you'll come for a few months and then you disappear for 3-4 months. You come back. So what has trading done for you?
It's done a lot, it changed me completely because I had a long story of trading. I started trading when I got into trading when I was 15, 10 years ago. A friend of our family gave me a book about trading, so I read it and I decided this is what I want to do. And the idea basically in the beginning was to do it just to make money, Mm-hmm. So when I was 16, after years I read the book, I was yes, I know everything and I'm going to make a lot of money. So, and I asked my parents and my family for a lot of money I think it was around 40K.
Mm.
And they actually gave it to me, and I got into the crash, and I lost everything. And then I got scared of it, I was this is and everybody was all of our family friends, they lost money, and my family, they were this is a scam, you can't make money with this is not real. Okay. So I kind of got away from it for a couple of years, and I went to study economy and finance in Switzerland. And still, I went to do it just because to make money, not because I wanted to do something that I loved and anything. It was just do something that is gonna make you rich, to buy nice things and that, And at a certain point, I realized that I'm not doing something that I love, and binary options came out at the time. I think it was 5 years ago. So I took a break of 3 years from trading, And I got back into binary options, and I felt again that I was I was doing something that I like, but the idea that I was doing it for it was still just for the money, But already at least I was doing something that I liked, something I enjoyed doing. Yes, and so I started reading the books again, started looking for services for trading, and I found your room, boss, and I think it was 3 years ago. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
It was I found it I think you were partners with a Russian girl a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So I found it. Yes. And I started trading. I remember trading a lot of touches, no touches. You remember?
Yeah. I remember.
So it took me some time to figure out. I lost a little bit of money in the beginning because I was I studied this for so long and I already lost money, so I know how to do it, and I didn't damn a lot, but somehow I don't know how I made some money in the beginning. I made around 30K from 1K.
Wow.
And I left for traveling,
Mm.
I left university, and my family, they were like really judging me, you know, like you should go to university, you should do what everybody else does, you know, and like this. And I was a bit of a free spirit every all the time. And so after I came back from my first bike trip, that's like where the real change started to come in place, because I almost ran out of all my money. I was left with like 5,000 euros. And I came back, and my mother, my parents, they got divorced, and my mother, she was having like big money problems, and so like I felt like I had to like help her and everything. And I came back, and like my mindset was not right for trading, you know. And so I started trading right away. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make some big money now, like really fast and that, you know. And I ended up almost losing everything again. And then I was like, okay, you know, like if I really want to do it, you know, and like some change must happen, you know, like I have to like change my mindset and everything. And so I remember for a whole month, and I've never done something like that, you know. I was always like taking like things easy and stuff, you know. For a month, I quit doing everything that I was doing. Quit like smoking, drinking. I started working out every day. I started like doing mindset every day. I cut out like all the friendships that I had that were damaging me. You know, I was like usually friends with everybody, and now I started choosing like my friends like very carefully. People I talk to, what I listen to, you know, what I see. And for a month, you know, I just like lived like a monk, like taking like my mindset to the maximum, you know, and I was out of money, and so I saw like the last thing I had, I sold my bike. Like I had an old bike for 300 euros, and in 1 week, like I know I needed to make some money to pay the mortgage because we were in a very bad situation, like really bad. And in 1 week, from 300 euros, I went to 7K. You know, in 1 week.
In 1 week, you went from 700 euros to 3,000.
From 300 to 7,000.
Wow, 300 euros to 7,000 in 1 week.
I was risking out. I was risking a lot. I was risking around like 10-15% of my account, you know.
Okay.
And after I did that, I gave 5,000 euros to my mother, so we had to pay like that part of the loan, you know, right. the mortgage, so like people wouldn't come and try to take us down anymore. And after that, I was like, I'm not going to keep on trading now. I will keep on building my mindset, you know. And I started demoing, and that was the first time, like after like years, like listening to like you and all the other guys, like demo, and I was always like, no, I don't have to do it because I've done this for like 8 years. I don't have to do it. I kept losing, you know. And so I was like, okay, now I'm going to demo, and I changed everything, you know, like I changed everything in my life, and in the beginning it was very hard, you know, but I was like, if I want to really do this, and if I'm going to do this, money is not going to be a problem, you know, because if you get this right, risking nothing, like you make like 2 or like Falcon showed now, you know, like 3% a day, that's, you know, that's how easy it is to do here. It is so easy to do 3% a day, you know. And if you do that, you start with $1,000 in a year, you're going to become a millionaire, you know? So why wouldn't you, just for 6 months or like even a year, just demo, you know? Because then it's going to solve all like your financial problems forever, you know? I was like one of those people, you come in here, and I've seen a lot of people come in here and they're like, oh, I want to make money now here, you know? But if you want something, like some people get it right away, others don't, you know? But it is because of the mindset. Because that means that those people had a predisposition, like their mindset, it was more predisposed for this already, because they have done something else in life that made it like that, you know? So if you come here and your mindset is not right, you have to work on it, and it's going to take some time. But if you want it, you can do it, you know, everybody can do it.
Because it's worth it, like you said, you know, even if it takes, Jacqueline says it so well, even if it takes you a year to figure this out, and then you start making $4,000, $5,000, $2,000 per day, my God, you know, it's like you make it's yeah.
Even if it's going to take like 3-4 years, you know.
Yeah. Exactly, you know.
I think usually, like, to people like the most, it can take like here just like a year, but that is like a very tough situation, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Especially the way the room evolved, Gabriele, so much. Meaning, you know, like you were here 3 years ago. And what it is today compared to 3 years ago.
I've seen change, yes. I've never seen anything like that. Like, you've done like an amazing job, you know, like.
And now you're trading the Forex, right? Yes, or are you still are you doing both, or are you just trading the Forex?
No, I'm just trading Forex.
Okay.
I just took a decision. I'm just going to trade Forex, even though sometimes, like I see, like perfect situations for like binary options. But it is a personal choice. I could trade both, but you know,
Okay.
like I'm good with what I have. You know, like I feel comfortable with what I have. You know?
So how long have you been now trading Forex also? Would you say a few months? How long?
Like now that I started trading Forex again, because I was trading Forex like way back in the day, but it was not the same thing.
Exactly.
Now with you and with like the mindset and with the room, with all these guys, with all of us together, I think like around like 6 months.
6 months. And what are you averaging? For how much do you allocate per pip at this point?
I go from 500 to 1,000.
Per pip.
It depends also on the stop loss that I put, because sometimes I don't put like a fixed stop loss, like I put a stop loss like on resistance or like a support, and then it's not anymore like 10 or 20 pips, like sometimes it can be 50 pips, and then if it's 50 pips, of course I'm going to allocate much less on a pip.
Okay.
You know, it depends. You know, like, but in the beginning I started like, I started with allocating, I think it was around $10, $20 a pip. You know, I had like a fixed stop loss and like a fixed take profit. And now I like trail them, like the problem is that I'm not on my computer today because I have like they're fixing my internet connection because I had a big problem on Wednesday. I'm gonna show it to you on Monday. Yeah, basically like for the week I've done 76,000 euros.
Oh my god! This week?
Yes, this week.
This week you made 76,000 euros.
Yeah, and today I didn't trade. I traded demo today because I was not trading from my home computer. And I think I took like 27, 28 trades, and I had 3 losses. Average win trade was like I think around like 3-4K, and average loss was around like 2,000 euros. But then on Wednesday, and this is the problem in Italy, that everything works really bad. My internet connection went out, and I had a trade on the JU where I didn't put a stop loss.
Oh.
And I took that trade, like, often I take trades on my hunch plus the strategy. You know, like, that's, you know, like, when it is, like, all the signals lining up and, like, you're feeling the zone inside, you're like, that's the best. And I had this trade, and momentum was green, and I took it down, you know, and I was like, it was a hunch, but then everybody else, like, Jazz was picking it up, you know, and I was like, yeah, but my hunch like tells it to me like that it's gonna go down, you know. And so okay, I took it down. And the mistake I've done, you know, and this is also the thing I love here, that I'm always learning new stuff. I'm always like overcoming my habits, you know, like always getting better. After all, it's like after all, like I've done, like I still made that mistake. I didn't put the stop loss, and the connection went out.
Okay.
and it came back later, like 15 minutes later, and I was like in the loss of like 15 pips, and like my hunch was like, if it's gonna go up like 50 pips, I'm gonna take it out.
Right.
And that connection went out, and I didn't put the stop loss, you know.
Oh my god. And you still made almost 80,000 euros, guys. Not dollars. Euros.
Wednesday I lost the 10K, but overall for Wednesday I was up like 10K still. Like I made 20K more.
Is that crazy, guys? Is that crazy?
And after that loss, I had like this thing of like, I have to fix it right away. And I was like, and I felt that I was like getting out of the zone, like about to make a stupid mistake. So I did some tapping, went for a walk, a couple of push-ups, helped me a lot. And I came back, and I took a trade on the JU down at a much better price, and I made 15K.
15Ks. Like just like that, like 15Ks. You know, up and down in 5 minutes. Unreal. What a story.
You know, I think like, you know, I'm always watching like over and over the interviews with everyone. You know, the Jazz interview is amazing. You know, Falcon's amazing guy. Flash, like everybody. Guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And
here's a question. Sorry. Continue. Even though what?
Yeah. Even though like they you'd say like they have like much less experience from me, and I'm learning so much from them.
Imagine.
Them, you know, like I never paid attention to momentum, you know, because I was like so stubborn and so confident, like I know.
Yeah, but you know why? You know why you have that problem? It's because you've traded when you were 15 and you read the books and you know, and then like the books are smart books, right?
Yeah,
So
I read so many books.
Yeah, that's why you're confused. Because when you come here, it's simple, and it's like you're scratching your head, right? And that's why I tell everybody, if you don't have experience in trading, this will be much easier.
Yes.
But if you have experience, you're coming with all this knowledge, right? That you think, I know, and I read the books.
Yeah. It messes you up really bad. It can mess you up really bad. You have to be like very, and that's the positive change it took. You know, it opened my mind. You know, like now I feel like so more open. You know, and it's amazing.
It's amazing.
All the energy we have here, I never found a place with like so much energy, so much positive energy.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah. And what you've done an amazing thing. Like I remember the service how it was in the beginning, and like taking that, like you could have just like sat there like with your money, like making good money, and like giving out that one signal. And the thing like effort, like you put, like the love you put, and that like it makes like repercussions, you know, like all around that.
Yeah.
It's you know.
This is amazing. Here's some. Do you see the questions? Gabriele, do you still, or you could see? Okay, so guys, if you have any questions for Gabriele, go ahead. There's the first one. Rock says, how many trades do you take on an average daily?
You know, it goes. That's the thing. Also, after this thing, I wanted to talk about. Like, also messed me up a lot because some days I was like, back in time, I was like, okay, now I'm gonna make 20% or 10% every day. You know. And also, that's not to judge. That's the thing that Falcon said yesterday. It was like, challenge yourself. I'm gonna make 100 pips. You can't do that. You can't do that because, like, if the market is not going to give it to you, try to take it because it's going to mess you up. You know, be flexible on your expectation and rigid on your rules. You know, if it's not going, so there's some days where I take like one trade. There's some days I take 10 trades. You know, it changes. Some days you take no trades. You know, for me it works that way. The times I try to like hit that, like sometimes like I remember for like. To make 100 more bucks to get to the point, I'd lose 5K.
Hai capito. Okay, Mansa says, what's your stop loss? How many pips is your stop loss, or take profit, or do you trail? Or what do you do? What's your strategy?
Well, I trade a lot of MA cases, the normal cases around like support and resistance levels. Like, pretty much that. You know, it's the Jackson like strategy is like I think the best what we have around here.
I think those two. Would you say, Gabriele? You've seen the room for 3 years. You've been here for a long time. Would you say that these two strategies are the ones you should just focus on?
Yes. Okay, very good. They're perfect because you go from like DMA to the resistance, or you go from the resistance to back to DMA. You take it back in the reversal. You know, it's that. You know, that's like the most like challenge you can get. Like it is very hard to get a price moving up when it is already like up to the red line. You know, you shouldn't take it.
Exactly. And what is your stop loss? She was asking. What's your stop?
My stop loss is it depends. It depends also on the market volatility because sometimes stop loss might result a bit too short. You know, when too much volume, so I'll take it up to a 20. Okay. But then I try to trail it as fast as I can. And the thing is, what I've seen is from Jazz, and you know, with momentum. If you get with the right momentum, you can move up your stop loss to break even within a couple minutes. I
love it. Yes. You understand, guys? It's what I was trying to explain before, right, Gabriele? That once you're in the profit, move. Instead of cashing out because you see big money, say, oh my God, I'm winning and I get out. No, just move your stop loss. Worst case scenario, put your stop loss to break even. And you never know. The thing could go on forever and ever.
No, I'll send you like my trading history on Monday.
I'd like to see that Monday, yes.
For the whole week, and you'll see that like all the losses they're like tops like 1,000 euros, where like the wins are like, there are some wins that are like $100, like $200 that I closed for momentum, like turned the opposite way. But like the other wins are like 5K, 8K, 10K, you know, and then like stupid losses of like a few $100, like grand, like that, you know, and that's it. You follow momentum. Never go against momentum. That was my mistake that I did with the GU, and it cost me 10K, you know. Even if you have a hunch, wait for it because the signals they know, you know.
Right.
That's it.
Okay, guys. Anything else? Anything else?
And yeah, I also like wanted to share, for the newbies, like this set of affirmations or like rules.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the problem. This was like from a book I read on psychology for the trading. That helped me a lot. It took me a lot to like take it in. Like basically what I did, I wrote them down every day before I go to sleep, and I still do sometimes. Like I'll try to do like at least like twice, 3 times a week. I have like a whole drawer with like 50 textbooks, which are all the same things written over and over again together in my head. Because it was a bit hard. And these are the rules. Basically, the first one says objectively identify your trades. Sometimes you see that the thing is going up, and you think now it's gonna go down, but like there is no signal. And wait for it. Be objective. The situation changes, change with it. Don't be stubborn that like you think it was gonna go up, but it's going down, and like no, it's gonna reverse. No, just let it go. Be objective about like what you do. Then the second one is to define the risk to all your trades. Like sometimes I also found myself like you put a stop loss, and then the thing starts going towards your stop loss, and you keep moving away the stop loss.
Everybody made that mistake, Gabriele. Me too. Oh my God, because you still believe that it might reverse, and instead of just losing 5 pips, you end up losing 50 after.
It's like Bobby Axel said in Millions. You see a thing that doesn't work your way, cut your loss. That's it. Basta. Stop.
Yeah.
The third one is accept the risk or let go of the trade, which is basically like very similar to the second one. Like once you set the stop loss, you predefine the risk. That's it. You let it go. It's done. It's done. You can't move it anymore. Then the fourth one, which I also struggled a lot with, it was act on your strategy without reservation or hesitation. Like sometimes I also like found myself going like into a trade into the MA cases, and the price is going well, and like I'm getting scared. I start like the reservation kicks in, and I get out of the trade, and momentum is still going in my direction, and like I missed out just on like 20 pip win, and then you try to make it up for that, and you start messing up again your strategy. It's very important. Like the mindset, I think it accounts for 90% of the trading. Then the other one is pay yourself as the market makes money available to you. If the market is stale, stop moving, you don't do anything. That's why I'm saying that you can't say that I'm gonna make picks like 10, 20% every day. There are gonna be some days you're gonna make 5%, some days you're gonna make 20%, some days you're gonna lose 1%, 2%. But on the average, this gonna give you profit. Don't try to make it like every day to squeeze it.
Yeah.
And the other one is constantly monitor yourself for susceptibility to make errors. Always like monitor yourself. Like if you do something, you take the trade, ask yourself, why did I take the trade? Say I did it for the right thing or I did it for the wrong thing. And if you made like a couple mistakes, take a break. Because you're just gonna make more mistakes. Your energy is messed up in that moment. You should like stay away from trading. And the last one is to like understand really the importance of these rules and always follow them. Be rigid on your rules and follow them. Like I think like for new guys, this is very important to build that mindset.
Gabriele, do you have that written down? Everything you've just said, is that written down?
Yes. I write it down. I used to write it down every day, every night for like a year. So I have like 365 pages of that written.
Okay, can you give us your top 10? Meaning everything you've just said. Can you send it to me by email? We'll have it available for everybody. Is that okay with you?
Yes, of course. I can send to. I think I can also send you
to my email.
Skype.
Or even Skype. Yeah, exactly. Give it to me through Skype. Yes, very good. All right, guys. That was amazing. Gabriele. Ti ringrazio tanto. I really...
Grazie a te. Without like you, without all the helpful follow the members also in the room, like this wouldn't be possible for me. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about like the way I open myself. I feel so happy now. And like some of my friends, they tell me, now you're happy because like you have so much money. And I'm like, I don't know. Yes, I have that much money, but like you see me, you never think that like I have that kind of money because like I don't need it. I have an old bike, I have a cell phone that doesn't have internet. I travel a lot. That's all I do. I try to help people whoever I can. And that's made me great.
So Gabriele, tell us a little bit. In a minute, in less than a minute, some of your trips that that you've been able to do because of trading, you know, with your bike? Because I know that's, you're like a free-spirited individual that just takes the bike and just goes, right? So share with us maybe a couple of places you've been to.
I've done all of Europe except for the northern part. I went Spain, France, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Poland, Slovakia, Romania, Moldova I've done, and Ukraine, and then I've crossed all of Russia, China, Nepal, and that's pretty much it. I did a bit of Asia.
And would you take your laptop with you and still trade as you're traveling? Sometimes did this happen?
It happened a couple times, but I was trading like from internet points and stuff. You know, I just have like from internet points or from hotels. You know, like I have like some free time and you know, like I come check and like if we see like some nice deals out there. But I would take like positions like long term. Like,
okay,
you know,
very good.
Check like the long term charts and take like but just for the fun of it. You know, like not even just for the fun of it.
This is what we do, guys. This is what's available here. This is the kind of lifestyle that we want to sell you. You know, it's not about making the money here. It's really about giving you back your life.
Yes,
it's giving you back your life so you could live it freely. Okay, so
this is amazing. You know, like, through this, I'm also like trying to help like all my friends, all my family. I'm trying to like set up this fund to help these people, to give them like financial freedom, to like get them into like this place so you can do whatever you love, because this is the most important thing in life. You know, like I see like all these people I went to university to, they all went to study economics. They didn't give a crap about economics and finance. They went there just for the money, you know, and that is the worst thing, you know. And I came here in the beginning to make money. Now I'm here becoming a better person. I come here to like learn every day, to like share, to like get the love from here, you know, to like, it's amazing, you know, this, I don't know, I cannot put this in words, you know, just like this energy is...
Well, I feel it, Gabriele, your energy is exploding, everybody feels it, meaning it's so real, it's so honest, you know, and that, you know, again, we want to thank you, Gabriele, we want to thank you so much, and I'll see you in the room, okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.
Have a nice week.
Ciao. Arrivederci. Ciao.